Hello everyone, my name is Heather Donohue. This video is part of our Hear My Voice campaign that we are doing to let people know what it's like to live with metastatic stage 4 breast cancer. We're kind of following all of us through our days during the week, so you can see each day how having breast cancer affects our lives, both physically and in the way that we interact with our daily life. So yesterday my video talked a little bit about it being a rest day, which it turned out not to be. I got involved in working on some things around the house. I was feeling very energetic and pretty much did too much. I know, because last night I was just bone-wearingly exhausted, went to bed early, my back hurt, my cancer has spread into my spine. That's one of the areas that it is. And so my back hurts real bad if I do a lot of physical activity. So also just the fatigue, the exhaustion, not only from the cancer, but chemo causes your white blood cell counts to be reduced, which makes you vulnerable to injury and sickness, aside from the cancer. And it also causes your red blood cell counts to be reduced, which leaves most people anemic. The major symptoms of anemia are fatigue, paleness, shortness of breath when you do a lot of activity, makes your heart rate go up. So those are all some factors that you have to deal with when you're taking chemo on top of the other things. Basically, the chemical effects on your body from chemo, yes, it can eradicate the cancer, but it's also destroying all your other cells in the process, and it basically ages you pretty significantly. It has a very deteriorating effect on your body. I don't normally like to talk about those things. Usually if people ask me how I'm doing, I just say I'm fine. I always tell people that pretty much no matter what's going on. But as part of this campaign, we're trying to let people really be aware of how breast cancer can affect your life, and really the need for further treatments. I would love to just be able to do some chemo treatments, do it for 6 months and then be done. Unfortunately, with breast cancer, that's not usually the case. People who have metastatic breast cancer are in treatment for their entire lives. It is a terminal disease, and there is no cure for metastatic breast cancer, which is advanced breast cancer. So we do treatments. I've been doing treatments for almost 3 years now. I'm on my 7th variety of treatment, which means it works for a few months. The longest I got was 10 months on one medicine that I was on. And it keeps the cancer stabilized. In some cases, it can reduce it a little bit, or even reduce it significantly. It does not make it go away. And so when the medicine stops working and it starts advancing again, then we switch to a different medicine. And each medicine has different side effects. So those are things that we have to deal with day by day. Right now I'm on IV chemo, and the side effects of that are being tired, having nausea, having a reduced appetite. It makes all the food taste funny. Hair loss. You can see my hair's pretty thin. It's actually kind of growing in right this second because I've been on my week off. I do chemo 3 weeks a month and get 1 week off. And so my hair starts to grow back during that time, and then I'll start back on the chemo tomorrow, and it'll basically go away again. Anyways, those are all some of the things that we all deal with as we're going through treatments. The other thing I wanted to talk about today is that even though I am very tired and not really feeling up to par, I do try each day to do some physical activities. I either go for a walk, take my dogs hiking. In the summer, I swim and I bike. I go kayaking. I do a lot of yoga, and that's what I'm going to do today because it's a low-impact exercise. I used to run a lot. I used to do 5Ks and 10Ks and half marathons, and because the cancer's in my bones and in my lungs, those are areas that are can be affected by high impact exercises. I don't want to risk getting compression fractures in my spine, so I gave up running races, which was very sad for me. I used to do a lot of charity races to raise money, fundraising things. People would sponsor me when I did the runs. I was never fast by any means, but I certainly enjoyed combining both the physical fitness and the raising money for different charities that I support. So that's something I've had to give up. I've replaced it with other things, other ways of staying fit, but those are just little things that you miss, and I know that, for the rest of my life, that's the change that I've had to make. But this is one of my favorite workout shirts that I'm wearing. It says, "There will come a day when I cannot do this. Today is not that day." And I firmly believe that, and every day I try to practice that. I am not ready to give up. I'm not going to give up. So this is just a little example of our day-to-day life. So I'm going to leave you guys with some of those thoughts, and I'm going to go get my yoga mat and do a little small workout here and see if I can get back some of my energy. Certainly exercise and nutrition play a part in helping fight cancer and helping stay strong through the treatments, because they do wear you out pretty badly. So thank you all for listening to us.